What's good with it, man? It's your boy DOC, A.K.A. the Disciple of Christ, man. I just finished my third week, my second year of Bible college, man. But I got some revelation tonight that I want to share with y'all, man. I've been getting a lot of inboxes, texts from my partners' mamas, they wives, girlfriends, and just random people, you know what I'm saying, that knew me from my past and saw the way God been moving in my life and the way I done changed my life around. And they, you know, they've been trying to, hey, you need to get so-and-so in church. You need to do this. You need to do that. You need to talk to them. You need to talk to them. And tonight in one of our Bible classes, they was talking about Genesis 1:26, how, you know, God gave man, he said, let's make man in our image and our likeness and give him dominion over the fish of the sea, the birds of the air, the cattle on the ground and all that. So right then and now I started getting revelation that even since way back in Adam, when Adam was, that man was naturally dominant. He was, you know, they gave him dominion, so man is naturally dominant. You feel me? So this is for the mothers, the aunties, the girlfriends, the fathers. Well, the fathers I already know because they're a man. But anytime you try to make a man do something that he don't want to do, you're not going to make him do it. You pushing them away from it. So if you trying to get your man to go to church, you trying to get your husband to go to church, you trying to get your son to go to church, whatever the case may be, stand in the gap and pray for him. You feel me? Just pray for him. And at the same time you praying for him, you got to live a life of Christ in front of him. You got to give him something to want. You know what I'm saying? You can't be just living a life of Christ on Sunday and Wednesday, but turning up the rest of the week and expect them to want to do the God thing. You got to show them God in your everyday action, the way you talk, the way you walk, the way you act, everything. You feel me? You got to make them look at you and say, I want that. I can remember when she was doing this and she was doing that, or he was doing this, he was doing that. Then he started going to church, man, and he just done changed. I want that. You know what I'm saying? You can't get somebody to come to God if you still acting like the world acting. You know what I'm saying? So when you want somebody to come to God, instead of trying to force God on them or try to make them do something that they don't want to do, just pray for them, stand in the gap for them, and live a life of Christ in front of them, man. That's what you got to do, man. That's what I do. I don't preach to none of my homeboys. I don't, hey, man, you know, I pray for them. When I see them, I tell them I love them, man. I pray for them. You know what I'm saying? And I just live a life of Christ in front of them. You feel me? You know, I don't go to no clubs. You know what I'm saying? I don't drink. I don't smoke. I'm not saying, you know, everybody got their own way of doing things. But the reason I don't go to a club is because I know it's people watching me. It's some people still don't believe that it's real. But I don't really care about what nobody else think, because this is a personal relationship that I got with God. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what God did for me. And that's all that really matters. I know what God did for me. I know where he pulled me from. You feel me? So that's why I do what I do. You know what I'm saying? So I don't go to clubs. Even if I go sit in a club, I might not have one drink or none of that. But let somebody see me coming out of the club and they say, well, I know Doc go to church. I know he's doing this. So if it's okay for him to go to the club, maybe I need to go to the club. Then it's cool. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't go to the club, because I don't want to cause my brother to stumble. You feel me? So back to what I'm saying, man. If you want somebody to go to church, you want somebody to get a close relationship with God, instead of trying to make them do something, stand in the gap and pray for them, man. And live a life of Christ in front of them, man. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all, man. It's your boy DOC, Disciple of Christ, man. I'm out of here. 1.